Do you have an update that you could give us about the injury today?
Yeah, obviously it wasn't great. Been struggling with my back for a while, and then yeah, I had lots of power in my right leg. So also motor control, had no coordination, and yeah, couldn't move.
Hi Andy, I mean you seemed to be less pleased with the win than we expected last night. I wondered if that might be because you were feeling more pain than normal. Was there a problem last night, or did it really come on today?
I was pretty happy with the win yesterday. But yeah, my back's been a problem for quite a while, and it's been sore in the build up to the tournament. It was pretty sore at my match yesterday, and yeah, it was sore through today. But I was sort of I was able to manage it. It was not comfortable playing, but I was able to manage it. And yeah, as I was like during my pre-match warm-up, I was pretty uncomfortable, and then I was sort of walked upstairs to go to just before we were going on the court. I didn't have like usual just normal strength in my right leg. It was not an usual feeling, and then yeah, I don't know how many of you were watching, but the first two balls I hit in the warm-up on my right leg, it was like so uncoordinated. I had no coordination, and then yeah, I wasn't able to. Yeah, right leg just was not working properly.
Do you know where this leaves you going forward?
Well, no, not entirely, because I haven't had not seen a specialist, haven't had scans, etc. The sort of treatment that I had on my back after the French Open was predominantly kind of left-sided. This was my right leg, and yeah, I've dealt with back issues for a long time, for the last 10 years or so, and it's probably quite common for a lot of players, but I've never had that loss of coordination, loss of control, strength in the leg before.
Andy, it's the first time I think you retired mid-match for 11 years, I think. Was there a consideration that, I mean, you obviously were trying to carry on. Was it got to the point where you were told you shouldn't or couldn't, or did you sort of make that decision that you couldn't?
Well, the thing was, I was in similar discomfort yesterday before I went on to play my match, and then as I was playing the match, the discomfort in my back was, it was manageable, and my back didn't feel too dissimilar to yesterday. It was probably slightly worse. And yeah, if I'd felt that when I was sort of practicing before the match, there's no way I would have played. But whatever happened from when I was doing my pre-match warm-up, to going on the match court, yeah, I wish I hadn't gone on the court, to be honest. I didn't really realise until I was kind of walking to, to go on the court. So, in hindsight, I wish I hadn't gone on there, because it's pretty awkward for everyone. Like, there's nothing I could do, and then there's part of you that wants to go out there and see if it gets better, and maybe feel better with a bit of treatment or something, but that wasn't the case.
And can you say, right now, are you worried about Wimbledon? Can you say what your chances are of playing there?
I wouldn't know. I mean, like I said, I didn't necessarily get the right side of my back sort of treated, after the French Open, because I have sort of, like all tennis players, with like degenerative sort of joints and stuff in the back, but it's all predominantly been left-sided for me for pretty much my whole career. I've never had too many issues with the right right side, so you know maybe there's something that you know can be done between now and then, you know, to help the right side, and I'll get scans tomorrow and get it rechecked and see if there's anything that can be done.
So I'm just trying to, when you say procedures, it's painkilling injection, that's what you have. But
I don't know exactly what it will be because I don't know exactly what the problem is. I just know that this is not something I hadn't experienced that before. You know, I had, like I said, dealing with the back pain today, yesterday, and for the last 10, 11 years of my career, but I've never experienced that before. So you know, I don't know what the procedure will be or what to expect really.
Andy,
Back here.
with the pain and the discomfort, does it feel like a back spasm? Does it feel like sciatic pain going down your right leg?
No, it's not a back spasm. I have neural pain across my lower back. It's a nerve type sort of discomfort. When I had the operation on my back in 2013, I was getting quite a lot of sort of pain that would sort of start in my lower back and shoot down my leg, and you know often get like a sort of pins and needles kind of feeling in my foot. You know, with this, but I never lost strength or anything like that. When I was playing this, I just had this neural pain across my back for the last, like I said, few weeks. You know, it's been pretty uncomfortable. And then, yeah, today it's like, like it's just like a numbness. And yeah, loss of strength, power, control, but the actual pain is all in my lower back. It's not, I haven't had it shooting down my leg or anything like that, but yeah.
One last question.
And despite the obvious difficulties, it seems like over the past few years you've been able to manage your body pretty well, but obviously in the last few months it's been from in March at Miami Open and then here, it's been a lot of difficulties. Just how difficult and disappointing has this been to kind of have an injury and then rehab and then have another one here?
Yeah, I mean this doesn't feel like a new injury that's happened today. This is something that's obviously been ongoing and it's got progressively worse. Yeah, the injury in Miami was really unfortunate because I've been starting to play quite well. I was in the middle of a really good match which I had a great chance of winning, and that was unfortunate. And although the last few years might have seemed okay, it's been hard. It's been really hard on the body. Physically it's been tough. A lot of days where it's not been that much fun to train and practice and everything. But obviously I've tried to work through it and find ways to get on the court and compete at this level. But tennis is a really hard sport, and